Buenos dias, amigos. Ni hao ma konnichiwa. Welcome back to another video, guys. The long-awaited Blackwing deck profile is finally here. It it's been a rough couple months, guys. Like creating this deck was really pain in the ass because all of that consistency and the combos and all that it really took a lot of time. So I really appreciate if you could already like and subscribe because I didn't sleep in a long time because I was so. I just wanted to build the best Blackwing deck possible, and I think I've done it. I think I've actually done it. I actually played my first local tournament today, guys, and I completely destroyed it, guys. There was no one who was able to stop me. Actually, yes, I lost 2 games. I actually lost 2 games, but only because that one game, first I got gammat, and after the gamma, I also got drolled, like in the same turn, same game. So that stuff can happen to you, to the best player. So I don't see any deck besides Eldritch that can play through those 2 hand traps. And yeah, and the other one I lost against Droll and then 2 times Impermanence in the same turn. So that was really unlucky. But besides those 2 games, guys, I completely destroyed it. Like there was no one who was able to stop me. I played against a Flunder player who was going first 2 times, okay? 2 games in a row. First game, he's going first. He's going full combo. I didn't even have a single hand trap on my hand. No nothing. No Cosmic Cyclone, no nothing. All I had was just Simoon and a couple Black Wildwinds. And completely destroyed him. I completely destroyed this dude. And he had a full Flunder board. Okay, so... And yeah... I didn't even have to go first to beat Flunder, guys. So that says a lot about this deck profile. And yeah, I would say let's just go straight to the deck profile, guys. Go. Okay, guys, check this out. So first of all, we are playing 3 copies of Simoon. You already know what Simoon does. We're gonna get Wildwind on the field, and then we can extra normal summon with him. So that's pretty awesome. That's just a free search with Simoon. Simoon is basically 1 card combo. This card will help us to go full board with only him and of course a black monster that you need to banish. But yeah, besides, just crazy. Next up, we got 3 times Zutri. Zutri is next to Simoon the most important Blackwing card in this deck. Him and a Black Wildwind is usually also full combo, and even him alone is basically 1 full Arm Master, 1 Blackwing Assault Dragon plus Chinook on your hand. So that's just all him. Beautiful card. Then we got 3 times Jamal, or how I like to call him, Jamal the Baller. He basically just searches us the Black Feather Wildwind on the field, and also if we summon a synchro monster, we can banish him from the graveyard to get a card from our graveyard, a Blackwing monster from a graveyard back to our hands. Also really important for us. Then we are playing 2 times Zephyros, guys. We have to play Zephyros twice because of the consistency. Because if we only play 1 Zephyros, right, and we start with him on our main hand going first, this could potentially be a huge break. So it's better to be safe than to be sorry. That's why we have to play 2. Also, Black Wildwind and Zephyros together is also a great combo that we can play. Then we are playing 1 Gale, and that card is actually important because if we are not able to play with Steam, because we have for some reason he's not on our deck to search to send to the graveyard with Boris because he's on our hand or already banished, then Gale is our second option. And besides that, Gale is just always there's going to be a lot of situations where Gale is going to save your ass. So yeah, trust me, Gale is really important. Then Steam. Steam is just like unbelievable, guys. It's complicated to play with Steam, but if you know how to work with him, then you will appreciate him even more. And the good thing is that Hulky is now banned, so that means we can fully enjoy Steam for only ourselves again. And we won't see him in any other random deck files, thanks to a Hulky ban. Then we are playing free-time Vata. Vata is basically for us to send Zephyros and Chinook to the graveyard or Hamatan to special summon the Blackwing Assault Dragon. So yeah. Then we are playing one Hamatan and one Chinook, guys, because it's the same thing for Zephyros. First of all, if we only play one of those cards and we have them on our hand, then we cannot use Vata's effect to send Zephyros and Chinook or Hamatan to the graveyard. That's why we have to play two monsters with two level 2. Yeah, with two level 2s. And also, searching Hamatan with Black Wildwind is also good sometimes. Because if we have Vata on the field, we can special summon him and decide if we want to make him level 2 or level 4. Depending on the situation, we can do that. And if not, with Y-Strix... Oh shit, my voice is going... If we have Shamal on the field summoned with Y-Strix, then we can special summon Hamatan from our hand and use him and Shamal to go for big combos. Okay, so trust me, we have to play those two cards together. Okay, one is not enough. Trust me. Next up, we got Arashi. Same reason for Gale. If Steam is not accessible, then we are going for Arashi. Then I'm playing the 3 Bisset cards, 1 Magnamut and 2 Juice Worm. Those cards are really good, especially in this current meta, and they are also great extenders for us. Okay, I'll show you when I'm showing the combo, guys. I'll explain why those cards are great extenders. Then we are playing 1 Radiant, great small world bridge. I would like to play Destrudo, but Destrudo is unfortunately a dark monster and a dragon monster, which is why we cannot use, for example, if we have small world on our hand and one of the Bisset cards, then we cannot go for a Blackwing monster because they are both dragon and dark. That's why we cannot play Destrudo, but the Kaiju is great. Kaiju is great, especially if we have... we can also search for the Kaiju if we need to. Especially with the Bisset cards as a bridge with small world. So yeah, great small world bridge. Trust me, it's worth to play it. Then we are playing the Raider's Wing and the Magic Launch, guys, for Kali Yuga. We have to play those two cards. Without those two cards, we cannot go for Kali Yuga. And also Raider's Wing helps us to go for Bald Savage Dragon. Then we are playing 3 times Small World. Small World, yeah, just adds consistency to the deck. It's a must in every Blackwing deck, in my opinion. Next up, we got 3 times Black Wildwind. Black Wildwind and usually another Blackwing monster is full combo. Honestly, like, it's complicated with some Blackwing monsters, but for example, Shamal and Black Wildwind full combo. Zutri, Black Wildwind full combo. Or even with Steam, if you summon Steam and search with Wildwind or Roshi, you can even go for big combos thanks to Y-Strix. So trust me, great card. Then we are playing 2 Black Feather Wildwinds, guys. We have to play at least 2, because if we're playing only 1 and we have Shamal and the Black Feather Wildwind on our hand, that's a huge brick that we cannot sit on. Okay, so 2 are important. 3 are too much in my opinion, but 2 are perfect. Call by the Grave, basic in every deck. You have to play Call by the Grave. Then I'm playing 2 Pot of Prosperities, guys. I'm only 2. First of all, those cards are really expensive. Okay, I understand that. If you cannot afford those, like me, borrow them from a friend. I did. Those are not mine. They belong to Emre. Shout out to Emre. And yes, so I'm playing 2 prosperities, not 3, because with small world already in our deck, we have enough consistency in my opinion. And yeah. By the way, we can banish 3 to 6 cards of prosperity and still summon Kali Yuga. In the next videos I'll show you how to do it, but it actually works, trust me, it does. And also, yeah, like I said, if you cannot afford those cards and want to play other cards, then you can also play Ring Requital and Allure of Darkness. I would suggest to play 1 Allure of Darkness and 1 Ring Requital. Then for the trap cards, we are playing 1 Twin Shadow, guys. Beautiful card. We can also search this card with Zutri. Yeah, beautiful card. And basically this card can summon Silverwind in our opponent's turn and then destroy 2 monsters. So if you summon Silverwind in your opponent's turn. So yeah, really good card. And then we are playing 3 times Infinite Permanence going main, because why not? Just great card. You never do anything wrong with those. Alright. Going for the X deck, guys, we are playing 1 Blackwing Assault Dragon. 1 is enough. It's not a must. We can also banish him with Pot of Prosperity if we need to. But yeah. Then we are playing 1 Blackwing Dragon. It's a must in this deck, obviously, because if we start off with Vata, this card just helps us to go for the big combos. Yeah, just without Blackwing Dragon, it just does not work. So we have to. And yeah, I actually got the Starlight version today, by the way, for the people that are curious. I did not pull one. I actually bought one, but I got it for, I would say, cheap. And they're definitely going to go up in value, in my opinion, especially after this deck profile. So yeah, and then 1 full Arm Master, guys. This card, especially if you're just playing against Fluanderies, just summon the Arm Master and it's basically GG usually. Then we are playing 1 Silverwind. Like I said, with Twin Shadow, this card is just OP. Just activate the Twin Shadow in your opponent's turn, summon him, destroy 2 monsters. It's just too good. Then we are playing 1 Joe and 1 Raikiri, guys. Those 2 cards are important to go for Kali Yuga. That's why we have to play those 2. And besides that, Raikiri is such a cool card, because usually if we go in second, guys, Raikiri is the man to play going second, because we're going to destroy a lot of cards of him. And the crazy thing about him is he is just a soft once per turn. That means activate his effect, destroy a couple monsters, then send him to the graveyard to summon, for example, Wystrix or Bardiche. Alright, use him and Wystrix to go for Bardiche. Then you can activate Joe's effect to summon him again, and now you can destroy some cards again. So soft once per turn, Raikiri. Trust me, this card helped me to win against Flanderies. So yeah, really important, those 2 cards. Next up we got Nofung. Just a great card for extender. It's not a must, we don't have to play him, but if you want to go for the biggest combo possible, then Nofung is going to save, definitely going to be helpful. But it's also a card that we can banish. Then we are also playing Boris. Boris basically is really important for us to go for the main big combo. With Boris, we're gonna send Steam to the graveyard, and yeah, and from there on it's just cake. Yeah, beautiful card. And then we can just banish him and the Blackwing Dragon to go for the Blackwing Assault Dragon. It's a free summoning. Beautiful. Next up we are playing Baller Dragon. Yeah, Wystrix and Bardiche. Basically, doesn't matter how we're gonna play it, like we always, like, this is the most if we're going for Kali Yuga, I promise you, Bolo Dragon will always be on the field. So that's good because we don't have to worry about Cosmic Cyclone, Twin Twist or whatever to destroy our rank up, which is going to be set here. So that is beautiful. He's always going to be there to save our ass. Next up, we are playing Muddy Mud Dragon and Red Eyes Dragoon. Those two cards are one of my favorite cards in this deck, guys, because usually those two cards are enough to even win a game. You don't even have to go for Kali Yuga sometimes. Those, like, Dragoon is enough to win a game. Seriously. Beautiful card. Then, Link Monsters, we are playing one Strix and one Badish. We don't even have to play both, actually. So we can actually banish Badish with Pot of Prosperity, because Strix is enough to summon Kali Yuga. I'll show you in the combo how. But if he gets negated for some reason, then we are going to summon Badish, and then we are still going to get Radar's Wing and the rank up. The only two Seas monsters we are playing are Falcon and Kali Yuga. You know why. For the side deck, we are playing 3 times Prohibition. If we lose game 1, we're going first. The second game, definitely put those to your deck. Really important. I would suggest to side out the 3 impermanences and keep the Bisset cards, because the Bisset cards can also be extenders. So yeah, just take out the 3 impermanences, add those prohibitions, and this is how you want to play going first in the main. Going first in the second game. Next up, we are playing the Gamma engine with driver, of course. If we are going second, guys, those are the cards that you want to definitely add to your deck. And yeah, then Dark will no more. 3 times Cosmic Cyclone, guys, if we are playing against Mystic Mine or Flunder. One game I actually won thanks to Cosmic Cyclone against Flunder. The other round I didn't need any of those cards, but one game actually helped me to win with Cosmic Cyclone going second. And then we are also playing 2 extra monsters in the side deck, because if we are going, let's say game 2, our opponent knows that we use a lot of synchro monsters. He is using DD barrier. That's cool. Go ahead, summon DD barrier. We are just going to play this card. And yeah, you can also add Zeus if you want to this deck. But be careful that if you activate Simoon's effect or Vata's effect, you cannot summon the Zeus. But besides that, you can always summon the Zeus. And yeah, just beautiful card. Especially going second, guys. Trust me, this is a great OTK card going second. That's why it's in my side deck. That's why I love to play it. Alright, guys. Now I would like to show you one main combo that you want to do with this deck. And there are also a lot of other combos that you can do with this deck with weaker cards. For example, like, we have so many combos, guys. I'll show you one combo right now with Simoon, but we can also play full combo with Vata and Black Feather Wildwinds. Like, worst case scenario, starting off like this is full combo for us. Or starting off with Black Wildwinds and Shamal. Those 2 cards is also full combo for us. So yeah, I'll show those in another video. Right now, I'll just show you the main combo that we want to do. Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's say we're starting off with Simoon. Okay, activate Simoon's effect, banish another Blackwing monster, and then you are going to search first for the Black Wildwinds. Immediately activate it, and then he's going to normal summon. That's just an additional normal summon, so you still have another, you usually normal summoning. Now we are going to search with Black Wildwinds for Zutri. Then we're going to normal summon Zutri, chain 1 Zutri, chain 2 Black Wild. With Black Wild we will search Vata, and with Zutri we will search Shamal. Activate Shamal's effect from your hand, send him to the graveyard, and get out on the field the Black Feather Wild. Now you're going to special summon Vata. Let's do it like this, have more space. Now we're going to special summon Vata and activate his effect. Send Zephyros to the graveyard and Chinook together with Vata to special summon the Blackwing Dragon. Now chain the Black Feather Wild so that we can special summon Vata back again thanks to this card. Now next up what we are going to do is, because the Black Feather Wild is a soft once per turn, we are going to activate Zephyros' effect, send the Black Feather Wild back to our hand, special summon him, and now we can just activate him, the Black Feather Wild one more time. So that's pretty awesome, right? Let's have it like this. Okay. And we're not getting any damages because thanks to Blackwing Dragon. Next up, we are going to use Zutri and the Nothong, Zutri and Vata to go for Nothong. Now, Nothong is going to be chain 1, Shamal in the graveyard is going to be chain 2, and Black Feather Wild is going to be chain 3. With Black Feather Wild, we're going to special summon Vata, and then with Shamal on the graveyard, we're going to banish him, get 700 damage, so another counter on Blackwing Dragon, and get the Zutri back to our hand. Now before we normal summon Zutri, we want to use Vata and Zephyros to go for this bad boy, Muddy Mud Dragon. Now we are going to activate Muddy Mud Dragon's effect, send him and the Blackwing Dragon to the graveyard to fusion summon Dragoon. Next up, we are going to normal summon Zutri now from our hand. Thanks to Nothong, we can do another normal summoning. Chain 1, chain 2 Black Wild, and then search with Black Wild. We can search for Orochi or Gale, and with Zutri we are going to search for the Twin Shadow. Next up, we are going to activate the Twin Shadow and send back to the deck Chinook and Shamal, like that, so that we can now summon Boris. On summoning, activate Boris' effect and send to the graveyard Steam. Okay, now we are saying Steam to the graveyard. Automatically Boris becomes level 7. Now we are going to use Boris and Zutri to summon Joe. Now we are going to activate Steam's effect from the graveyard to send Simoon to the graveyard. Special summon Steam. Use Steam and Nothong to go for Wystrix. And now chain 1 will be Steam, chain 2 will be Wystrix. Steam will give us another token, so here's now a level 1 token. And with Wystrix we are going to special summon another Shamal from our deck. Now we are going to activate Joe's effect to special summon Boris again. Now Boris is level 6 tuner monster, and we also have the Steam token over here, which is level 1. 1 and 7 will give us 1 and 6 will give us 7. then we are going to use the Raikiri and Joe to go for the Falcon. Now activate Falcon's effect, detach a material, and depending on if Y-Strix got to negated or not, we are summoning either Raider's Wing or another Zephyros. In this case, it does not get negated because it is secure. We have Dragoon to negate effects. We're gonna special summon the Raider's Wing. And now, because we activated the Falcon's effect, Y-Strix effect will be triggered, and we are going to get the rank up to the field. And in order to summon the Ballad Savage Dragon, guys, now we have to use Raider's Wing and Y-Strix first of all to go for Bardiche. And we also need the Raider's Wing on the graveyard because now we can special summon him by detaching that one card from the Falcon, which we have to do. Otherwise we cannot summon Kali Yuga. And now we are going to use those two to summon the Ballad Savage Dragon with an Omni Negate. Now we are going to banish from our graveyard Boris and the Blackwing Dragon to summon Blackwing Assault Dragon. You don't have to do that in this turn. You can also do it in the second turn, it doesn't matter. Just to show you the full board combo, I did it. But yeah. And if you have like more cards on your hands, we could even still summon full Arm Master depending on how many Whirlwinds, Black Feather Wildwinds or Black Wildwind or Black Feather Wildwinds we have on the field. But we don't really need the full Arm Master right now, because this is already enough to win the game. Yeah. And then in our opponent's turn, after we negate it with Ballad and with Dragoon 1 effect, we can summon Kali Yuga like this. And only the main phase though. So yeah, that's really important. And yeah guys, this is basically it, man. This is basically it. And yeah, if you want to see more combos with other cards, not with Simoon, with Zutri, with Vata or Shamal going first, then don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for the next videos, because trust me, you don't want to miss those. You do not want to miss those. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. Yeah, oh by the way, for siding, if we are going second, guys, the cost that we always want to side out going second is the rank up, Raider's Wing. We also want to side out Esteem going second, and of course Call By. Like those 4 cards you always have to take out if you are playing second. Okay, Steam is not going to, you don't need Steam going second, because Steam is only here to go for Kali Yuga. Okay, so take those cards out, take Kali Yuga out, and the Falcon, add those 2 to your deck. Really important. Yeah, and going first, you're gonna take out the impermanences or the prohibition. And with prohibition, guys, honestly, I would always call Nibiru or Droll, one of those 2 cards, because any other card doesn't really matter. We can play through Ash, we can play through Nip, we can play through all of that. But yeah guys, I mean, that's it. That's it actually. And I'll tease you guys already with a new Blackwing deck profile featuring sprites. This deck is not finished yet, and that's why I haven't done it yet. Also, in order to build that deck, we need 3 times brighter blue, which is really expensive, so I won't be able to afford those currently, but I'll do that deck profile on either pro. But currently in TCG I'm playing this deck, and like I said, with the experience I did on today's locals tournament, I'm really happy with this deck, and you're going to be too. And I promise you guys, this deck will shock the world this year in the YCS and the world tournaments. I promise you. Alright guys, I love you all, take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.